Caitlin Clark is the WNBA. Period. End of story. You know what? So I was caught in, I was waking up the other day and the New York Liberty and the Indiana Fever were on ABC. Maybe yesterday actually. Basically Caitlin Clark. Actually, I'll tell you when it was. It was okay. It was Saturday around 4:00 p.m. About 4:00 Eastern time. It was when she was dealing up the Liberty. Liberty at this point were 9-0, had not been touched by many teams, if any. Certainly not in the win-loss column. Indiana Fever were not great with Caitlin Clark out. This was her first game back. And the display that she put on in the first half alone was ridiculous, including a sequence where she hit 3 consecutive three-pointers in a row. And not just, catch and shoot threes. We're talking create your own shot threes. We're talking step back on Breanna Stewart, even though that was later in the game. We're talking crossing up logos, all kind of stuff. That's Caitlin Clark. There's a video on the ESPN Twitter page, and I will turn down my volume so it doesn't play here. The video goes on for 83 seconds. That's when she hits those three-pointers. 83 seconds of regular time. Meaning the Liberty could have called a timeout anytime they wanted to. Took them 83 seconds to watch Caitlin Clark cook up. No one in WNBA history has done that, period. No one ever has done what she did in those 83 seconds ever. Don't try to find it, you won't. That was nasty. Again, a person whose team is not that great without her. A team who's at home on ABC, again, national television, against an undefeated team, defending champion New York Liberty. She did that. And Liberty did win the game, just for those wondering. What does Angel Reese, because it's a shame this has to happen. What does Angel Reese do in the encore of this? Triple-double! Woo! Oh. Angel Reese shot just 2 of 7 in that triple-double. Not good. Not good. It is laughable seeing the WNBA critics out, the Caitlin Clark deniers and critics. I don't even think hater is the correct word. I think it's just ignorant. It's just being ignorant. Like on purpose, you are out there knowing what's going on and you refuse to say she's great. She is in her second year doing what she did. And there are people out there who think they know what they're talking about, ignoring everything in context around them. Caitlin Clark, I forgot which article said this, but it was well known in her absence of like a week and a half or so. The WNBA ratings and attendance dropped by over 50% each. That is Michael Jordan, that is Tiger Woods, that is Caitlin Clark. I could be wrong. I don't even think LeBron James or Kobe Bryant were mentioned in that article. We are talking league breaker. We're talking league, logo stuff here. We are talking the entire brand of women's basketball in the palm of one white girl with a basketball in her hand. This is the high-flying Michael Jordan, this, like Air Jordan, with the sneakers. This is the black guy in golf taking over. This is Caitlin Clark. Those three are now synonymous because of her. Because of what we just saw over the last week and a half and then what transpired in this game. It doesn't make sense. It may seem a bit unfair, but sometimes fairness doesn't matter in sports. Sometimes sports has this way of just telling you how awesome somebody is, and you can't deny it, man. Like, I could argue until I'm blue in the face that Tom Brady is not the greatest quarterback of all time. But I can't sit there and not act like he was not exceptional when it came to longevity. Like LeBron James, I'm a big LeBron fan, but there are times people are like, the championships, blah, blah, blah. He's only got 4. Michael Jordan's got 6. Somehow that means LeBron's not in the conversation. You do the math on that. But like LeBron James, a guy who's always passed first, has 40,000 career points in the regular season. Like, he might approach 50,000 or at least 45,000 by the time it's all said and done. And at some point, it's like, yeah, you're right, he's awesome. Like NASCAR, Jimmy Johnson won 6 consecutive championships. So you know what? As a Jeff Gordon guy, sorry, Jimmy Johnson's pretty stinking good. At what point does the WNBA or its people who claim to have loved the game from day one, at what point do they just suck it up and say, yeah, no, Caitlin Clark's the best? Best we've ever seen. Not even close. Like, I don't care about anybody who played the game before him. I just don't. And I come from a spot where up to 5 years ago, I was on social media getting grilled by people who claimed kitchen and make me a sandwich and no one watches this. It's boring. I was the person who said women's basketball was entertaining. Before any of you casual fans latched onto this and joined the race war that is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I was there before any of you people. I know there were experts like who claimed, that they love the game. That's great. I haven't denied Caitlin Clark. I think she's the best. I thought it was going to be Sabrina Ionescu. It was not. It was Caitlin Clark. Okay, like, this is who the WNBA needed, and no one seems. There are people out there with a platform who don't care, and I don't get it. It's unfortunate because as well-spoken as Caitlin Clark has been, as professional as she's carried herself, as awesome as she's been, some people can't appreciate it. It's disappointing. Again, as a person who thought this league could take off, again, I'm on record years ago saying I thought it was Sabrina Ionescu. It wasn't. It was Caitlin Clark. I wanted it to happen. It finally happened with Caitlin Clark. I've embraced it. Like, again, an 83-second clip should tell you all you need to know. The stats should definitely tell you all you need to know regarding her assists and regarding the ratings of the league. It was already on an upward trajectory. No, it wasn't. It was not. That's not true. At some point, upwards trajectory, how far does that climb before it goes back down? If a person like Caitlin Clark never joins the WNBA, how far do you think that ladder climbs before it crushes back down? I'm just curious. Because I've always said there was going to be the more little girls that got to work on their game, the more we would get to see a person like her come along. Again, I called out Sabrina Ionescu. That did not happen. Sabrina's really good. She's not getting close to Caitlin Clark's stratosphere. So at what point are we going to admit this girl is amazing, is the best we've ever seen? No to Candace Parker. No to Brittany Griner. Maya Moore, love you, but eventually you fell off the map and we're never this entertaining. What was it, Lisa Leslie, I guess her name was? I remember when Elena Deladon entered the league. I remember when Maya Moore entered the league. None of them did what this chick did. and has done and will continue to do. At some point, the breakthrough is coming. Caitlin Clark is that breakthrough, and people out there really try to convince themselves that she's not. And I think they're fools. Don't be a fool. Even if you want to root against her, that's fine. But don't get to the point where you just hate on her for absolutely no reason. Because that's dumb. You either wanted women's basketball to succeed or you didn't. That's how this works. Caitlin Clark, you're awesome. Everyone knows that. Everyone should know that.